Today I'm going to tell you about the hidden cost of being too nice to your customers. My name is Davide Cerretini. I'm the former owner of Botto Bistro in San Francisco, California, also known as the guy that started the campaign 8 Us on Yelp. I beat Yelp at their own game. I've been dealing with the review platform and toxic employees and entitled customer for decades already. And I found solution. You know who I am. You know my story. The loss that you have when you are too nice to them, it's unimaginable. Many restaurant owners, they don't even know the amount of the damage of being too nice it's bringing to them. Today they tell you, be nice to people and they will come back. It might be true, but also it comes in a very high price. And because things are changed today, we don't have the same type of restaurant business, the restaurant operation that used to be. Today, you're dealing with different situations. There are social media, there are review platforms. The people are much more entitled. They know what they want. It's hard to find the right people working for you. So the prices is not just financial. The number one thing is that try to take a look and put a number of what you're losing when you say too many yeses. Because today, being too nice, it's translated in a restaurant business on say yes all the time. If you say yes all the time, your kindness is not anymore perceived as a good faith, as a good gesture. It's just something expected, and too many yeses, they're gonna eventually, for many restaurant owners, put you out of business. The financial impact is obvious because when you comp a dish that it was perfectly cooked for somebody that eat half of the plate and then sometimes even the whole plate, and they complain and you take it off the bill, what do you do in that situation over there? You are doing because you avoid a confrontation or because you're afraid of a bad review. Certainly not because the customer was right. It just you say yes, and the damage is not just financial because of course you're not gonna get paid for the dish that you actually prepare, so you're losing twice, but also how your employee they're going to look at you, how the other customer they might respect you. You might find yourself one day with so many complaining that you don't even know if they're true anymore, because honestly people that want to take advantage of a good discount, all they have to do is just say I didn't like it, it was not cooked in the proper way, and then you take it off. So sometimes when you it's obvious, you need to say no, and you need to stick for your belief, for your restaurant, for your employee, for yourself. Respect your place. The second problem is not just financial, it's emotional. And that regard mostly your employee. Like I say, they're gonna see you. They're gonna know what you're doing, and they're gonna see you as weak. When people they're abusing and they take advantage of your kindness. And other things like imagine the kitchen. Let's say that you have one dish that you need to be prepared in 5 different ways, right? One is gluten-free, one is no salt, one is no nuts, another one the sauce on the side, and another one whatever. So the people in the kitchen that work for you, they have to do the same dish with 5 different variants. You are putting pressure on the people that they are actually need a much better environment. You need to work a way to make it a life easy for them. It's not pleasant to work in a place like that. When absurd requests or a huge amount of substitution is done, I don't blame them if they look for another job. I've been in that position as well. Fuck that. The food is not going to be as good when you prepare one thing in a proper way. It is actually making it more complicated. So that's a damage that you do, is a cost that you pay. The other cost, it's again, I mentioned that before, but you're training people to actually be abusive to you, to be entitled. You open the door to creating a monster that eventually you have to deal with that, because otherwise they're going to put you out of business. Today, as a restaurant owner, you cannot afford to be too nice. Now, doesn't mean that you had to be rude. Doesn't mean that you had to say no for reason or not comp anything. I'll give you an example. Let's say you have regular, and you need to reward loyalty, but no entitlement. And sometimes it's a very fine line. Lots of restaurant owners, they didn't understand what is the difference. The example that I want to give it is about your regular. When some of my regular, they were coming in my restaurant, in Cachuco or Botto Bistro, both in San Francisco, if I comp them of something, is something that then is going to perceive as a contract. Let's say they're going to bring their own wine one time, and you say, that's fine, I'm not going to charge for the corkage fee. It is awkward the following time, say like today I'm going to charge. Every time you say a yes, it's a contract in their mind. The situation does not make you look good the following time when you actually charge for something. An appetizer that you offer one or two times, then it's going to be expected. The dessert that you offer one or two times is going to be expected. So be smart. I don't say that you don't have to give anything. I say don't give it that way. The way I solved that problem, it was I made it personal. Is take off something from the menu, which is going to be forgotten. And it's not even personal. It's something that you can do for everybody. Buy a small box of chocolate or a bottle of wine for Christmas and give it to them personally from you. It's more personal. It's going to be perceived like a real gift. Probably is even going to cost you less, but the impact, it amplify 1,000 times more because you, the owner, acknowledge their loyalty and you give them something that is personalized to them. Your favorite wine, a chocolate that you like, a card, whatever. The price really doesn't matter sometimes. It's just the gesture. Taking something off the menu, of the bill, it doesn't really make any difference. All right. So keep those in mind because today is going to be important to know what are the costs of those things. A while ago, people they were not even considered, but they were different time. Today, people shutting the door of the restaurant because they have no money to pay electricity bill. They are losing their best asset of employees, and they are dealing with arrogant and entitled customer. You need to learn how to say yes, nice, but with boundary. That's the secret. Again, my name is Davide Cerretini, the former owner of Botto Bistro in San Francisco, California. I'm pretty sure you know my story and who I am. I also have a course. It's called Outsmart Course. The name says everything. I'm teaching everybody to do what I do, outsmart the system, be on top of the new things, the new dynamic that they are very difficult for restaurant owners. I also offering a free strategy call with me to talk about this issue and whatever issue you have in your restaurant, because 35 years of experience, I'm pretty sure that I faced that, and I help a lot of business owners to get back in track, to solve new problem and old. So the link is right below. You can book that call with me. It's completely free, and I'm looking forward to meet you, talk about your business, or see you at the next video. Take care.